Hello everyone, very good afternoon and welcome to your live teaching here on Homechoir. Today we're looking at a bit of fun, a perfect piece for summer weather. It's Fair Phyllis by John Farmer. On the surface, a charming little pastoral Elizabethan love story. Is there a hidden meaning behind the words? You better believe it. So just hang around to find out about that. And of course, if it's your first time here, welcome to Homechoir. Well, my name's Ben. This is our channel and you are a special guest today. Please consider subscribing to our channel. It is free. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Do hit the like button. It puts a huge smile on my face. And to anyone who's here and they are chatting away, be with you in a minute. Hello to everyone watching later on. And of course to everyone who is chatting, but or everyone who's here but not chatting. In particular to Helene and Bill and Val. I'm sure Helene knows this one. Knows this one of old. Hello all of you. Let me say hello to the chat. Hello Alison, hello Dirta, hello Gaynor, hello Jackie, hello Patricia, hello Sheila, hello Shana, hello Soraya, hello Sue, hello Susanna. Lots of sopranos, altos, tenors, hopefully a couple of basses popping along later on. But that's the lovely thing about Homechoir. You can catch up whenever suits you. I do wonder how many of you have sung this one before. Gaynor has not heard of it before. Alison was looking forward to some falla-lying. Well, no falla-lying in this one, Alison, but as I say, there's definitely a hidden meaning. Gets a bit cheeky. That's what the doctor ordered, I think, for all of us. So make sure you get everything you need for the session. You will need a drink of water. We're going to be going up and down the hills, searching for Fair Phyllis. And so, as with all good walks, you need to make sure you are suitably hydrated. And let's start off with Homechoir in the key of B flat. And then we can start the show. Nice deep breath. Here we go. And gorgeous. Well sung everyone, and welcome all of you to your Wednesday teaching video. This week, something a bit different. We've done a lot of sacred music recently. This is well and truly secular music. It's a madrigal. It comes from the very end of the 16th century by the somewhat enigmatic English composer John Farmer. We don't know a huge amount about him. We believe he was born around about 1516. He died around about the turn of the century. We do know that he was master of the voices at St Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin for a time, and he was quite active over here, and he wrote a lot of madrigals. This is probably his best known one, and it is huge fun. So what we'll do this afternoon is we'll start with the Soprano Teaching, then the alto, the tenor, the bass, and then have a full choir sing through. You can jump straight to those relevant bits after we've streamed it live, but if you're here live, well, just make yourselves at home and look forward to a really good afternoon of singing. Now, speaking of things coming up that are lots of fun, this Friday, the postponed session where we'll be digging out some of our Beatles repertoire and adding to it with Hey Bulldog. So that's 2 p.m. this coming Friday. On Sunday morning, you're going to have a lovely collection of some of the pieces we've learnt very recently here on the channel with the scores on screen. It's called Beautiful Classics. It's got everything in it from Mozart and Handel to what else is in there? My goodness me, Guillaume de Machaut, there's Vaughan Williams, there's Harry Burleigh. It's a fabulous program that's going out at 11 a.m. on Sunday. It's a new video, so do please enjoy that one. I will be travelling to Essex to take care of things in my mother's bedside, so thanks in advance for your understanding and patience with that. Next week the plan is that we'll have this time next week the next movement of the Utrecht Te Deum, and we learned that one a few weeks ago. This is a rather lovely fugue called All the Earth Doth Worship Thee, and then on Friday next week will be Ikude, which is a piece we did technically learn as part of Sing for Happiness, but it's such a great African song I thought we should break it out for Fun Friday next week. Now of course all these live programs may have to be postponed as obviously the situation with my family is not resolved, but thank you in advance, and just keep an eye out on the email newsletter for information, and of course we'll send you emails if things have to be postponed. Thanks everyone. Now of course if you want to support us in this work, giving music to the world for free, well you can become a Homechoir donor. It's very simple, and just go along to the website, have a look at how to do it, and thank you to everyone who already supports us. We are 100% funded by the donations of our community, so if Homechoir puts a smile on your face, consider helping us out. It all goes back into the pot to make these shows. Thanks all of you. I mentioned the newsletter already. This is a fabulous perk of being in the Homechoir community. Hundreds and hundreds of people get it every week, so don't miss out. Go along to the website again, click sign up at the top of the menu, fill in the very short form, and we will send you a newsletter which has all of the streams. Quite often it has scores, it has news and other bits and pieces where I'm going to be conducting next and all sorts. So don't miss out on a moment of your Homechoir. Sign up over there. If you tell us when your birthday is, we'll sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls round. But today is a red letter day. For at least as far as our records show, there's nobody in the Homechoir community celebrating today or tomorrow. So our next birthday sing will be on Friday. So let's get ourselves warmed up and ready to sing. So can I invite you, put everything down, and if I could ask you to stand or sit up in your chair, whichever's easiest, whichever's best. We'll roll our heads around, stretch out the neck muscles. Let me say hello to Suzanne, hello Dave, hello Jill, hello Sheila. Hello Soraya, hello everyone, lovely to have you with us. So we're rolling our shoulders round and rolling forwards. Hello Carolyn as well, has just popped in on the live chat. Splendid to have all of you back, splendid to be back. All right, so a little bit of ya-ya-yaing. So ya-ya-ya, splendid, yo-yo-yo. Lovely now, after me, up and down. Up and down, up and down, a bit faster, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, one more, up and down. It's going to be directly relevant as we move into the teaching portion of today. Now, just a quick explainer really about this piece. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. These madrigals, they were meant as light entertainments, really, a way of bringing people together that isn't sacred. It's to be sung maybe at the end of a day, at the end of a week, a way of relaxing, and often they had hidden meanings. You're all familiar with the use of fa la la to cover a multitude of, shall we say, sins. In this case, on the surface, it just seems to be a rather lovely little love song about Phyllis, a shepherdess, and her lover Amyntas, who's looking for her. And he goes out wandering through the hills, searching for Phyllis. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Now, there's lots of lovely word painting in this. It starts off with just one voice. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone. There is your solo voice, sitting all alone. And then the flock, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. The flock come in. It's absolutely lovely. And again, word painting. We then have the shepherds knew not whither she was gone. And so at this point we have imitative writing, voices coming in one at a time to kind of create this confusion. Then, but after her lover, Amyntas hides. So Amyntas sets off to find Phyllis. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. So he's wandering up and down the hills. And then he finds her, and then they fell a-kissing. And at this point, the time signature of the music changes from a nice, steady walking to kissing her, then they fell a-kissing. It turns into one in a bar with a feeling of three, because it's a bit more romantic, a bit more smoochy. And then John Farmer repeats the up and down he wandered. Now, that just seems straightforward. It's a structural decision, isn't it? No. This is the cheeky bit, because, of course, he's found her. But up and down he wandered comes back. So I shall leave it to you to decide what that means. Has he left her and gone for another walk? Or are his hands wandering elsewhere? Perhaps rather on the hills than... perhaps they're wandering on Phyllis. That's all I'll say. It's a family show. But let's just say the Elizabethans would absolutely have been in on the joke, and they would have laughed. So all that being said, let's grab our scores. You can find the link in the description. As always, thanks to CPDL. And let's have a look at the soprano line. So it goes. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone. Ready, sopranos, and fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone. Very nice. And then it's feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Listen. Lovely with me. And feeding her flock near to the mountainside. And then we repeat, but with the first note shorter. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. There we go. Okay, so let's take that from the start, sopranos. 1, 2. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Excellent. I've got one too many slides there. I have to sort that out. Now, we go on. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. At this point, it starts to kind of break up into a slightly more confused texture. Okay, and there's lots of words. If in doubt, just sing it to bar for now, but let's get the words, get the tune right. So it's 1, 2. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, one more time for luck. 1, 2. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. Excellent. Then it's 2, 1, 2. But after her lover. Now here, the bar lines, as you can see, are very much editorial, but you are coming in on the first beat of the bar. But after her lover. Ba 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 ba. With me, sopranos. 1, 2. But after her lover. And then it kind of gets back into time with itself. But after her lover. Ba 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 ba. Sing for me. And but after her lover. Lovely. Always lean a little bit on lover. Let's come in after 2 here. But after her lover, the first note on screen for sopranos. 1, 2. But after her lover. But after her lover. Excellent. It's 2, 1. Amintus hide. Okay, you can hear the cadence a mile off. Amintus hide. Excellent. And then we're on to the last section. Up and down he wandered. So this first time, he's looking for her. Where is she? He's searching for her. And the word painting is really clear. We sing 1, 2. Up and down he wandered. Up and down he wandered. We sing that twice. Ready, sopranos? 1, 2. Up and down he wandered. 1. Up and down he wandered. Excellent. As you're coming down, just diminuendo a little bit towards the bottom of it. Okay, so it's 2, 1. Up and down he wandered. Up and down he wandered. Up and down he wandered. Let's take that back and look at the first part of that. Bar 23, it's up and down he wandered. Sing for me. And up and down he wandered. Excellent. Now listen. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. That's a bit slower, but let's take it at that speed. And up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Now a bit faster. And up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Excellent. Then we hear, while she was missing. We then sing, while she was missing, when he found her. Okay, let's sing that together. While she was missing, and while she was missing, when he found her. Then the altos, tenors and basses set off in this 3 in a bar time signature. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. We then come in here, sopranos, and we sing, or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Okay, listen to that again, sopranos. It's 1, oh, then. And the kissing is at a slightly altered tempo there. Sing for me from O, last note on screen, and 1. Or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Excellent. And then, this is the cheeky bits. Okay, we sing kissing 2, 1, 2. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, and 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. It's the same music. but with that subtly altered meaning. He's not looking for her, but he is wandering up and down. And at the very, very end, the kissing is the same as before. Then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Okay, good and strong and long at the end. Let's take it from the top for the sopranos. This is quite a fast-paced one, and will take you a few sings to get confident with it. And some of the other parts have a more demanding line, but sopranos, you've got the tune all the way through, so do enjoy. This is Fair Phyllis, and this is the Soprano Sing-through. Here we go, and... Two, 1, 2. But after her lover, but after her lover, Amintas hide. 1, 2. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. 2, 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. While she was missing when he found her. Breathe. Or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. And 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. While she was missing when he found her. And or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. There you go. It is very cheeky, isn't it? It's lovely stuff, though. We're going to take it back to the start. I'm just going to sort out this little issue with the slides having this the wrong order. So just let me sort that out for you. There we go. To the mountainside. That's it, sorted. Okay, so altos. Let's look at your line now. At the beginning, you'll be forgiven for thinking, here we go again, your typical boring alto line. But believe you me, it gets more involved as we proceed. Alison says, the sheep just carry on grazing the grass. Absolutely. Now, the sopranos, altos sing this. That's your note. Okay, and it's 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. See what I mean? Typical alto line. Okay, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Sing that for me, altos, and let's have the soprano. Deep breath, and feeding her flock near to the mountainside. And then we do it again. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Excellent. Well done. Now, things pick up here. The sopranos come in on the upbeat. You come in after 1. So it's, the shepherds knew not whither she was gone. Listen. Slowly with me. And the shepherds knew not whither she was gone. And again. And 1. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. Excellent. Now, on to the next system. Look at what the tenors and basses are doing. They knew not whither she was gone. You get this from the tenors and basses. That gives you your cue here. So it's 1, 2. But after her lover. Listen to that slowly. 1, 2. And you can see here these rhythms that go across the bar lines. That's one of the reasons they haven't written tied notes in here, because the bar lines wouldn't have existed in Farmer's time. Have a go at sing that with me, altos and bar 12. 1, 2. But after her lover. Lovely. But after her lover is what you add on the end. Sing that little bit for me, but after, and but after her lover. Brilliant. Sing the whole line from bar 12. 1, 2. But after her lover, but after her lover. Excellent. Then it's 2, 1. A minter's hide. Ba, 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 ba. Sing for me. And 1. A minter's hide. Don't hang around too long on hide, though. Okay, because you've got to take a breath for your up and downing, which is about to start. Let's go back to the shepherds knew not whither she was gone. Here we go. After 1, 2, 1. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. 2, 1, 2. But after her lover, but after her lover. 2, 1. A minter's hide. Off. And then it's 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. So just follow that from up and down. There at the double bar, it's 1. Up and down. Sing that for me. And 1. Up and down. Now, we kind of throw it away at the top. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Sing that for me out. Isn't the last bar on screen? And 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Excellent. And what you get here is this canonic entry. The sopranos are in first ignore the echo because he's wandering around calling for her. And these are the echoes coming back from the hills. And so, wandered, up and down he wandered is your next little entry there going across the bar line. So if you can find it for me, up and down, the last 4 notes here on screen for altos. We're in after 2. It's 1, 2. Up and down he wandered. Now listen. Up and down he wandered. Listen. For me, the hardest part here is the words. Up and down he wandered. Sing that for me. 1, 2. Up and down he wandered. Excellent. Let's go back to the double bar here on screen. Up and down. Ready, altos, after 1, 2, 1. Up and down he wandered. 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 Excellent. Don't hang around too long at wandered. What's the tenor's basis? While she was missing. When the tenors drop down here, altos we sing, while she was missing. Sing for me. And while she was missing. And then when he found her, when he found with me, and when he found her. So from while she was missing on screen, and 1. While she was missing, when he found her. Lovely. Take your time learning that one. It's a bit tricky. Then we dance. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Let's sing together. And oh, then they fell a-kissing. And then oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Okay, listen to that. Okay, let's sing that from the last note on screen for altos after 1, 2, 1. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Now, the tricky thing here is you go pretty much straight on. Kissing, up and down he wandered for the repeat. So that is a tricky little bit. Let's just do the alto line here on screen from then they fell and we'll do the repeat just together. Here we go. And then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered. 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 And while she was missing, when he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. As I say, not the easiest of alto lines, but makes a change from a whole lot of repeated G's and F's. So let's take it from the start, altos. Take your time with it. No rush. It certainly won't be featuring in any Sing Sundays in the near future, but definitely a madrigally fun Friday, I think, in the programme ahead. So let's take it from the start. You'll hear the soprano come in, but altos, you're coming on that same note. So this is the Alto Sing-through. Do enjoy. Here we go. Deep breath. And 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Deep breath. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. 2, 1, 2. But after her lover, but after her lover. 2, 1. A minter's hide, up and down. Oh, my fault. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. 2, 1. Oh, she was missing when he found her. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. And up and down he wandered, and up and down he wandered. What she was missing when he found her. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. A kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Fabulous. My apologies, altos. I should let the guide track do his thing, shouldn't I? It's just to play for, so we're really clear. I came in a beat early at that Amintus Hyde up and down. So let's just have the alto part just from the start, just to there, just to avoid any confusion, for the avoidance of doubt, as they say. One, two, 1. Feeding a flock near to the mountainside. 1, 2, 1. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. 2, 1, 2. But after her lover, and Amintus High. 2, 1. Up and down he wandered. That's the bit. Amintus High. 2, 1. Up and down. Don't do what I did the first Sing-through and come in a beat early. There you go. All right, fabulous. Tenors. Let's have a look at your line. It's a great part, but again, it's rather acrobatic. So we get the sopranos sitting all alone. And you then sing, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Sing that with me, tenors, and 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. And then we sing it again, and 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Excellent. Now, on to the next section. We then count 1, 2, 1. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. Listen to that slowly. And 1. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. Sing that for me, tenors. And 1. The shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone. Excellent. And then we get 1. But after her lover. It says D on screen. That's a misprint. Okay, so from bar 13 tenors, and 1. But after her lover. One more time, and 1. But after her lover. You then have this from the sopranos and altos, and we sing, but after her lover, Amintus Hyde. Listen to it. Sing for me, and but after her lover, Amintus Hyde. And then, tenors, you are a Mintus here, because off you high. Up and down he wandered, up and down. Listen to that. 1. Okay, so let's go from up and down, the second bar here on screen, after 1, 2, 1. Up and down he wandered, up and down. And then from that pitch it's up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. That's because the chords change underneath that. So let's go from the last 2 notes here on screen, tenors, after 2, up and down, 1, 2. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Excellent. And then you count 1, up and down he wandered. Okay, we've heard that sung by the sopranos and altos before, so sing that for me, tenors. And 1, up and down he wandered. And then up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. Probably the hardest part for you. Have we got that, tenors? Slowly, and up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. And again, and up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered. And then, while she was missing, yes, she was missing, or calling out, while she was missing. Sing that for me. And while she was missing, 2, 1, 2. When he found her. That's the lovely line. He's kind of throwing his arms around her. Isn't that lovely? After 2, 1, 2. When he found her. And then, oh, then they fell a-kissing. With me. And, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, we go on then. Then they fell a-kissing, or kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Now, we'll get back to that bit in a minute. It's a fast peck on the cheek, if you like. Let's go from oh then. Here on screen, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars in. Oh then. After 1 and 1. Oh, then they fell a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing. Oh, then they fell a-kissing up and down. Just sing kissing up and down, that last bar here. Kissing up and down, again. Kissing up and down, and now carrying on. Oops, it goes. Kissing up and down, he wandered up and down. You see what I mean? It's a hard one, this, tenors. But let's sing it together. 1, 2. Kissing up and down, he wandered up and down. And if you can have that cheeky grin on your face as you're singing up and down, because we all know what's going on here. Up and down he wandered, 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 while she was missing. 1, 2. When he found her, or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Is the end. Okay, we draw a veil over the scene rather swiftly. Maybe a fig leaf or two. Okay, tenors from the start. How's everyone doing? Good, good, good. All right, here we go. So, sopranos from the start, you'll hear them, and there's the tenor. Here we go. And 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Deep breath. And 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. And the shepherds knew not, they knew not whither she was gone, but after her lover. And but after her lover, the Mintus hide up and down he wandered, 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 while she was missing. 1, 2. When he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered, up and down Up and down he wandered, 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 up and down he wandered. What she was missing when he found her, or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. There you go. Last but not least, the bass line, which was my line when I sang. I first learnt this when I was 17 at college, and we all thought this was cheeky even back then. Have a quick sip of drink. Cheers, everyone. Okay, so the sopranos. Basses feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Listen. Sing for me, and one, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. And we sing that twice, feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Okay, now the shepherds knew not, they knew not whither, is our next line. So you're listening for the sopranos. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. Let's sing that basses. 1, 2, the shepherds knew not whither she was gone. Now, the next bit is a bit tricky, just because you've got to time this just right. So it's whither she was gone, but after her lover. So it's 1, but after her lover. Yeah, see what I mean? It just seems to be a little bit lumpy. 1, but after her lover. Sing for me, and 1, but after her lover. Great, and then it clicks back into time. 1, but after her lover, the mintus hide. Listen to that. Sing for me, and 1, but after her lover, the mintus hide. And now we wander down. Up and down he wandered, he wandered. Okay, we are the pedal note here. After 2 basses, 1, 2, up and down he wandered, he wandered. And then up and down he wandered. Okay, let's sing that basses from the C, and up and down he wandered. Then, while she was missing, listen to that, goes up to the 4th. So, while she was missing 2, 1, when he found her, just straight down. Okay, he's lying her down. So, when he found her, and then, or then they fell a-kissing. Listen again. And, or then they fell a-kissing, and then, oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. So just listen to it from the last note here on the screen. It's 1, oh, then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. And then straight back to up and down he wandered, and same as before. So let's just practice that everything on screen here from then they fell with the repeat going back. So then they fell a-kissing, or then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered, and then everything is as before. Let's take it from the start, and then we can put it all together. And that's where the fun/challenge really starts, because you hear how all of these lines work against each other. It's huge fun to sing, but it is a bit of a challenge. Worth your time, I think, to sing it together. So here we go. Sopranos here, but basses. Your note is here. Ready? It's deep breath. and 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Deep breath, and 1. Feeding her flock near to the mountainside. Deep breath, 1, 2. The shepherds knew not whither she was gone. 1. But after her lover the minter's hide. Up and down he wandered. Up and my fault, down he wandered, while she was missing. And when he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Up and down he wandered, up and down he wandered, while she was missing. And when he found her, oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Okay, there we go. Well done, basses. Thanks ever so much, everyone. So all that remains is to, first of all, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Secondly, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Both are free, both very much appreciated by all of us here at Homechoir. And the last thing, of course, is to sing it from the start. Don't be put off by the fact that this is fast and a bit tricky. The more you sing it, the more you will come to absolutely love it. And one of the most fun I've ever had in my entire life is singing madrigals one voice to a part. Honestly, it's so much fun. So if you ever get the chance, my advice is to grab it with both hands. Just watch out for the up and the hands roaming up and down. Least said about that, the better. Sopranos there, altos, tenors, basses. Don't forget the cheeky smile on the repeat. Here it is, Fair Phyllis.
Fair Phyllis, I saw sitting all alone, feeding a flock near to the mountainside. Phyllis, I saw sitting all alone, feeding a flock near to the mountainside. Shepherds knew not whither she was gone. But after her lover, the minter's hide. Up and down, 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 and down. She was missing when he found her. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing. Up and down, 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 and down. She was missing when he found her. Oh, then they fell a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing, a-kissing, oh, then they fell a-kissing.
There you go, folks. Fair Phyllis I saw sitting all alone, at least until the Mintus came to join her. And what followed, well, let's just say it was a rather lovely romantic scene and other things. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit the like button. Please do join us at one of our upcoming streams. This Fun Friday, we're going to be singing Beatles songs, particularly Hey Bulldog. great song from the Yellow Submarine album, and more besides. This coming Sunday is a fabulous video I've just put together today, which weaves together a thread pulling all of the lovely sacred pieces we've learnt this year, and it's everything from Masho all the way through to Harry Burleigh. We've got lots of Vivaldi in there, Handel, Purcell, Mozart, Schubert. It's a fabulous collection. Beautiful classics, 11 a.m. on Sunday as a premiere, and then next week, all things being well, we'll be learning Handel's All the Earth Doth Worship Thee from the Utrechter Dame on Wednesday, and then an African song called Ikude. So please do, as I say, keep an eye out on your emails, and thank you all of you for all of your love, care and support. As you know, it's a very demanding time for me and my family, but knowing we've got the support of Homechoir, Choir of the Earth, of all of our singing friends, it really, really means the world to us. So we'll look forward to seeing you on Friday. Do take care, be well, and all the best. Bye-bye.